Hello everyone, back with you for another video, and this is the video where I talk about the opening night of Metallica's World Wired Tour in Madison, Wisconsin this past Sunday, September 2nd, at the Kohl Center. This is only my second time seeing Metallica. I saw them on the Reload tour. Had to have been 20 years ago now. And this was my friend Randy's first time seeing them. So he was really jazzed about getting to see them. And the first part of the show, there wasn't an opening band. There's a guy named Jim Brewer and some other guy that pretty much went around. They played some music. They went around, up from CD or whatever they had. And went around talking to people. They handed out prizes, that sort of thing. Some 17-year-old guy who's said his Metallica was his favorite band, and it was his first time seeing Metallica. Also got to go backstage before the show and meet the band, which he was really, of course, excited about. I forget this guy's name, but their shtick went on way too long. People were getting upset and impatient. They wanted, the real reason they were there, they wanted to see Metallica. And, matter of fact, when James Hetfield asked the crowd during the concert what they thought of his buddy, I don't remember the guy's name, the crowd booed. But that was the pre-Metallica stuff, nothing special. Then, about 8:45, Metallica finally comes on, and kind of like the last time I saw them, they seem to have a knack for taking their time to finally come on stage. But when they came on, it was a great show of 18 songs. They started off with the first two tracks from their new album, Hardwired and Atlas Rise. Then they went into, then they reached the deepest, they reached back into their catalog to Kill 'Em All and played Seek and Destroy. One thing that was different about this concert than seeing most of the bands that have been around as long as Metallica has been, most of those bands maybe play 2 or 3 songs, 3 songs tops from their latest album, and maybe 1 or 2. Not Metallica. They played quite a bit of the album. Like I said, they played the first 2 tracks, Hardwired, Atlas Rise. They played Now That We're Dead, Moth into Flame, Halo on Fire, Spit Out the Bone, and Confused. Other songs that were included, they played a Misfits cover that Kurt Hammett and Robert the bassist did by themselves. The only Reload song they played was Fuel. From the Black Album, they played Sad But True, Nothing Else Matters, and Enter Sandman, which they ended the show with. Master of Puppets, they just played the title track. From And Justice for All, they played one. From Death Magnetic, they played Cyanide. Thankfully, nothing from Saint Anger. Uh, but it was a great show. I was wondering where the pyrotechnics were. They didn't start using the pyrotechnics until they played Fuel. And then, they used the fire and everything. The only one real big explosion of the show came during the finale, Enter Sandman. They didn't use nearly as much pyrotechnics than they did back when I saw them 20 years ago. They had this huge stage that they really didn't stay stationary. They were pretty much moving around the whole time. At first, when I got there, I thought, "Where's the stage?" Because it looked like the floor of the. It looked like the floor of the arena. Be like, are they playing on? They're just gonna play on the floor? But apparently, then I looked at it closer and be like, "Oh, that is a stage." And my two favorite parts of the show were One and Master of Puppets. They played those back to back, and I must say, well, the band's playing. James isn't singing. The band's playing. James isn't singing, but the crowd is screaming, "Come crawling faster! Obey your master!" You're like, and so on. That was enough to give you goosebumps there. Gave me goosebumps. And out of 10, I'd rate the show a 8.5 or 9. I was happy to hear Fade to Black and For Whom the Bell Tolls, which I didn't hear, at least I don't remember hearing them, the show on the Reload tour. But overall, there's my thoughts, everybody, on the show. If you have the chance and you have the money, because, yeah, the tickets are pricey, I would recommend going. I'm thinking of going again when they play here in my local area in a little over a month. But that's the best I could. Those are my thoughts. The best I can give them to you, I guess. And yes, I do realize somewhat of the irony of talking about a Metallica show wearing a Megadeth T-shirt, but it was an awesome show. I didn't take any video footage because my friends seemed to be real worried that I'd get caught filming and get removed, we'd get kicked out, whatever. So to appease him, I didn't didn't film anything. And in a way, it helps you enjoy the show more. So Randy, if you watch this, I'm not blaming you for me not videotaping. But enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, everybody. I'll talk to you again sometime down the road. Rock on.